G'day, Gott and Grantley here from TV's top rating show, Underbelly. You know, Underbelly isn't the only top rating show that's denied a primetime audience in Victoria. That's right, the NRL Footy show isn't shown either, and it's dead set my favourite bit of telly. And tonight, it's live from the Gold Coast.
Yeah! There you go again, there you go again, there you go again, there you go. There you go again, there you go again, there you go again, there you go again. There you go, 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 there you go, 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 there you go, 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 go. 'Cause just when I'm feeling cool, that's when you attack. See, there you go again, there you go again, there you go. There you go again, there you go again, there you go again, there you go again.
Please welcome Rugby League's true underbelly, led by Paul, the ginger Mexican Borden.
Wonderful to be back for season 2008. The Footy show's back. So are the boys, the great Paul Harrigan, the great Matthew Johns. It's wonderful to be here. And what a magnificent stadium this is, eh? It's fantastic. Yeah, the Footy show coming to you live tonight from Skilled Park Stadium. It's magnificent. We want to thank the Queensland Sports Minister, Judy Spence. Now, she spent $160 million of her own money on this joint, and it is absolutely outstanding. She'll be laying back tonight, basking in glory as the Footy show makes its debut here, live tonight from the Gold Coast. Of course, the big game here tomorrow night, Titans taking on the Cowboys.
Yep.
And I've got to tell you, boys, this is like a mini Lang Park, a mini Suncorp Stadium. It's just absolutely brilliant.
27,000 people, and tomorrow night, I mean, if they can get off to the right start, I think this crowd might get them home, by the way.
Yeah.
It'll be what a boost for the Titans. I think they're going to go well. They've got a great side, Fat, but it's going to be a big year for rugby league in general, of course. Rugby league turns 100 this year, the centenary of rugby league.
Come on.
Yeah. And the NRL launched their season, their centenary season, last Thursday at Birchgrove Oval. Of course, Birchgrove Oval is the home of rugby league in Australia. The first game was played there, and they used it to actually launch their new ad campaign. Now, in the past, the NRL have been criticised sometimes for missing the mark. Not this time.
We've got it, baby.
It is an absolute beauty. Some great shots there. But a big year of rugby league. We've got the World Cup at the end of the year, and on April 17th, the Footy show live, we are going to announce the team of the century. I mean, good luck picking that, whoever's picking that, but
very hard.
It's a great thing for the show, Fat.
Yep,
Well, really, we've been here all week, and it has been amazing just how much the Titans have fit into the community and the fabric. Everyone really loves them. And we're going to thank some people. Jetstar, the ones who flew us up here, they've been wonderful service. Thanks very much to Jetstar. And of course, they are the major sponsor of the Titans. They're absolutely everywhere, all over the plains, and they really did look after us. The hostesses were kind. The pilot was fantastic. We got a little jump on the way through. Good fun. Thanks very much to Jetstar. And of course, we stayed at the Sheridan Mirage Resort and Spa. It is the only 5-star hotel on the beachfront at Service Paradise. Absolutely top class. I tell you what, the rooms are that good. Matty Johns didn't come out of his room for 2 days only to get fresh towels. It's one of the great spots in the Gold Coast. So next time you're there, make sure you call in.
One of your best, Truth.
Thank you.
Why did you need fresh towels? What,
Mate, please.
Did you run out of towels, did you?
Please.
Doing what? All right, you haven't changed.
Sorry,
now,
mate.
some great guys who've been on the show now for a couple of years on a regular basis are Ash and Lutz, and they're here tonight in the green room with all their guests.
Hello, Fatty. Welcome Welcome back, season 2008. Top start, by the way, boys. Now, we can hear the roar from outside the stadium, but we thought we'd just show you a few of the big stars that are coming up on the show tonight. Come and have a look at this.
It's the green room, Ash.
Let's have a look at the green room. Folks, can you put your hands together, please, for Jade Sutcliffe. She is Lady Luck for 2008 on the Footy Show. Jade, can you give us a twirl, please? What do you think about that, folks? Absolutely stunning. Jade, we'll see you on the show a little bit later on. You're looking forward to it?
I am looking forward to it. My first time, so I'm getting ready.
All right, well, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Now, this is Jade's husband, Wes Berg. He's one of the leading Ironman in the country. He's not even on the show tonight. He's just here boasting because he's married to Jade. But what about the salt water if we're on that theme, folks? This is the world surfing champion. He is a Gold Coaster, and he's the best in the world. Mick Fanning, well done, champ. Show us off the trophy. There it is, folks. He'll be on the show in just a little while longer. Lutsy, who have you got down there?
I've got boys from the Cowboys, the Titans and the Broncos. Give them a round of applause. Have a look at them. Particularly Justin Hodges. Have a look at him. How beautiful is he? Yeah! Woo! And Benny, who are you looking for? Big performance on the panel tonight, mate?
I'll see how the new boy Laurie goes tonight.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, watch the Chief.
Righto, Lukey, what about you?
Yep.
Okay.
Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, she on the night?
Kerry Ann, wrong time slot. Matty Rogers on the show later tonight. Right now, though, all this to come still on the Footy Show, but back to you guys.
Always believing that's gold. That's gold.
Yes, it's back. That's gold. And we're over here. How's it going? Oh, we're back over here. No, we're over there. Now, look, that's gold last year was fantastic. It was huge. We had a top 5 hit, #1 in the Woolworths charts, mind you. The Pasha Bulker, we went round the world with vision there with Hollywood TV stars, politicians, the whole box and dice. This year, we want to even take it bigger. Now, sometimes you have good luck, sometimes you had bad luck. Now, Ray Williams, who was the HIH CEO, of course, that went bust, the HIH insurance group.
Not good.
He went to jail, and when he came out of jail, he was riding his car out of there, the reporters everywhere, and the first question was, how do you feel getting out of jail? Sometimes words don't speak loud enough, but this is what he did. That's gold. What about that one? Some people love him, some people hate him.
Chief, I've got to say, is that poor form? Because he used the thumb.
Yeah, the thumb.
You're not a thumb man, aren't you? You don't like thumbs up.
Well, look, I don't care if the thumbs are up or you just do the fist. But originally, it was just the fist. The fist is what it's all about. Now, a good news story. You'll love this one. I've got to say, that's gold is big in some countries, but in this particular country, which is Afghanistan, it's absolutely huge. Now, I got a letter saying that there's 10 or 12,000 people in this village, and they all do That's Gold, and it's thanks to these two guys here from the Australian Army. Now, look at them. They're showing the Afghanistan kids how to do peace and harmony. That's gold, the right way to do it. That's a round of applause. That's what it's all about. We're reaching far and wide and spreading the good news of That's Gold. And I feel like I'm preaching, and it feels good. Now, next one, Spike Lee, who is a famous movie star and also a Hollywood actor. There's one here of him with one of our punters coming up right now. There you go. Love Spike Lee. Good chart. Good stuff. Our next one.
That's bronze.
That's bronze. This one is fantastic. Now, of course, Ray Charles, God rest his soul, is one of the greats of rock and roll. And because he was blind, you really knew it. But sometimes even he gets it wrong. Now, I think that one was fantastic. I think that's fantastic.
No, it's going good.
Choose your hard judge. Rolling right along. Oh, no. When you get your wedding photos, you pay a lot of money for them, okay? And when the bloke says smile, you should say smile. Have a look at this one. This bloke's rather dark. It's fair income. Mate, he should have smiled. It's dead set. Thanks for your support, boys. Little something.
Mate, at the end of last year, I thought That's Gold was dead. But
Are you
you
serious?
brought it back to life beautifully. It's just soaring.
Going. It's just like the Titans going up bigger and bigger. Now listen.
Titanic.
That's gold. There's been plenty of dogs. There's been plenty of horses with That's Gold. Here's another winner. Have a look at this.
They're stride for stride. That's gold the inside. Rulak. That's gold and Rulak. There's not much between them. That's gold. Rulak. They're stride for stride and a mighty go here. Rulak. That's gold. They're coming down the line and a tremendous go by Jets tight here. That's gold and Rulak. Nothing much in it.
Yeah! Yes! Yes! We're back. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel real good inside. Now, back at the races at Chuka last week on the Murray River, have a look at these boys here, and they're racing away. They've had a good time. Sometimes roll record. Sometimes the boys are riding bareback. The jockeys are not, but the boys in the background have a look at them. The best there, and they're riding them. Good stuff, boys. Love that one. And of course, in that goal, we always love a Falcon. Here in the Waratahs and the Hurricanes in round one, have a look at this for one of the all-time great Falcons. Wooshka, all right. There it is. He's seen stars, the big guy. Who said those guys went up? That's it for That's Goal for this
Well
week.
done, Chief, you're back, baby.
But don't remember, or just remember, that's gold at 9.com.au. See you next week.
Well done, Chief. Excellent work, champ. Now, we've got a special new guest host coming on the show. He's a living legend in rugby league. He played 244 first-grade games for Canberra. He won 3 premierships in that time. He played 23 State of Origins and 21 Test matches. And we're happy to welcome him to the Footy Show family. Please make him welcome Laurie Daly. Well done,
Thanks, mate.
champ. Good to
Cheers,
see
mate.
ya.
Great to be here. What a crowd. Hello.
Laurie, just one question.
Yes.
Why? Why have you joined the Footy Show?
Well, I sat back over the last 6-7 years and really envied you guys. You had a lot of fun. You always seemed to work with a smile on your face, and I wanted to be part of it. And what better way to start 2008 than coming
Yep.
up here to Skill Park?
So this is one of your goals?
Sensational.
It's one of Laurie's goals for the last 7 years to get on this show.
Yeah.
And he's nailed it. Mate,
You
you've set
lunatic.
your goals really high. It's good.
It's all about achieving, Chief. All about achieving.
Now, boys, one of the really big things when you join the Footy Show, Chief, is you've got to prove that you're Channel 9 material.
Your heart
Just
TV.
like guys like Darryl and Ozzy and
Heart
Don
TV.
Burke did, you know, over the years. Me and Chief, we're still trying to prove ourselves. But we want to put you through some sort of initiation. In fact, as you know, we tried to kill you or seriously maim you. And if you want to know how we went, then please just take a look at this.
Here we go, mate.
Nice one. Mate, it's the first day of initiation. The piss bucket's in the nick. Let's go. He's done this before, Moss. Oh. Good God. Get out.
Is that you, Laurie?
It is, Fatty.
It is.
What are we doing?
Is that petrol I can smell?
Matty, say
Mate, you're not going to set me alight. You boys never done that, did you?
No, we wanted to.
With fire burns, there's 3 ways that fire can kill you.
Just having to breathe in some flames. What's going to happen?
First and most dangerous is breathing the flame.
Yeah.
He's dead set crapping himself, Loza.
The second way you can die from fire burns is from overheating yourself, because if you're in the flame for too long, the blood will actually boil.
Yeah.
But when I played against him, I actually thought he was tough. He's a dog. He's a dog.
And the third way is smoke inhalation, which actually is the biggest killer of all.
Killer of all.
I reckon his hair might survive, though.
Chloe, standing up, was up.
Yeah! It's our man! Well done, Loz.
What's the problem, Loz?
What a start!
Oh,
What a star! Well done,
Well,
champ.
Loz.
How was that exciting?
Well, here we are, my friend. This is it. I've heard you've never been on an amusement ride before, so this is the ultimate. Superman escapes. In 2 seconds, it goes to 100 kilometres, 4.5 Gs. Are you ready?
I don't do rides, Chief.
You do rides.
I don't do rides,
Bozza,
mate.
here's a chance to tailor your doing yourself, mate. Let's do it. You ready?
Thanks, buddy. Ready to go.
Laurie, welcome to the Vomitron.
Oh, mate, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I'm already feeling crook.
I'm just trying to remember how to do this. Stairs down.
If I spew on you, I'm apologising now.
That's fine.
Oh! Oh! I got news for you. What? That's the good bit.
Righto, let's try and reverse now.
Oh!
How are you, boys? Well, Loz, seeing you enjoyed that last one so much, see if you enjoy this baby.
Come on, mate. Pump up for it.
I can't. I don't like heights. I don't like heights.
Your breath is horrendous.
Sold his soul.
Laurie,
well done, bro.
put her there, mate.
Can I be part of the team? That was the best thing I've ever done.
We Heart TV, mate.
Ever done.
Mate, it's all downhill from now.
Listen, welcome to the show. You're officially in.
Thanks.
Well done, mate. Good on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Good, mate. Good,
I thought you blokes were supposed to look after me.
Oh, wait, well, you look after you. That was, I mean, how good was that?
Actually, the tandem jump was sensational. Well, you'll agree with this, the Vomitron. How ordinary is that?
No, never
is
again
terrible.
me. You will not get me again on that
Ever?
from me. Never. That was horrendous.
Well, I've overcome a couple of my
like a pig.
fears, which is good. I'm scared of heights. I don't do rides. I've never wanted to set myself on fire.
So, no, you probably wouldn't do that. So what do you reckon? Does he pass? Does he fit in or what?
I think he's passed. Oh, good. It's all downhill from here, Laurie. Now, coming up after the break, Laurie's going to throw the break in a minute, but coming after the break, one of our old favourites returns. The great Peter Sterling is back on the show just in a minute.
Yeah, we're looking forward to Sterling's return. Now, we all know the off-season is relatively short for a rugby league player, and some of our players in the off-season actually experienced their greatest moment of their life by having children, and some of them made the biggest commitment in their life by getting married. And we'll pay tribute now to those guys, and we welcome them into the NRL family.
Someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I?
Well, summer is over. Welcome back to season 2008, and what a great year it should be for the Queenslanders.
And who can we get on first of all but the man who plays guitar, he drives a car. He's Sam Thaiday for the first time this year. Sammy, good to have you on the show. Mate, Penrith this week, Sunday at home, should be a big one.
Yes, it's going to be a massive game. Big Petro's playing for them. Hopefully he hasn't been tucking into too many Krispy Kremes down there in Penrith. It's the birthplace of Krispy Kremes in Australia.
It is, yeah.
So, it's going to be a great game.
And Sam, what about the summer, mate? What about the summer of cricket? Was there one highlight for Sam Thaiday over the summer just gone?
Yes, absolutely. Andrew Simons. Check this out.
It looks like a good tackle to me, but from a rugby league purist point of view, are you happy with Simo's defence?
No, I don't think he was really paying attention when he came to training at the Bronx. He needed to keep his feet moving and not plant his feet.
It looked like a good shot. What would you like to see him do? Like finish him off with an elbow? Were you happy with that, mate? Are you happy with that as a tackle on a streaker?
Nah, not really.
Would you like another go?
Oh, if that's all right.
Yeah, Lutsy doesn't mind. We'll go again. Let's take two on that. Take three. Now, Sam, were you happy with that?
Yeah, I made his ball fall out.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get that mangina out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Nice try, Dopey. Get your gear and get off my oval. Go on, piss off.
Well done, boys. Excellent work, Ash and Lutz there. Sam Thaiday helping out with Ian Healy. Now, at the end of 2006, a man who was as big a part of this show as anyone decided to give it away. That was Peter Sterling, my little mate. For whatever reason, he's decided he wants to come back. So he's back, like a favourite toy or an old blanket. Please make him welcome again, Peter Sterling.
Get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back to where you once
Oh, very nice. Look at this. Look at the crowd. They love you, mate. They've missed you. Where have you been?
I have got an issue already. What about the soft initiation you gave Laurie Daly?
I thought
it was a sweetheart, not a chilly inside.
Well, that may be yet to come, actually.
I actually have thought with the Vomitron footage, if you didn't show the footage and just played the audio, you'd actually sound like you're having a pretty good time, I reckon. We might try that one night.
Well, we didn't have a good time, as my three vomits, which we didn't see on film. Now, mate, you decided to come back to the show. We missed you last year, I think all the fans as well as us, so how come?
Thank you. Yeah, that's wonderful. I appreciate that. Just wanted to come back and going to do a little bit of behind-the-scenes kind of work, try and balance your frivolity with a little bit of serious stuff, and especially with the players. Go in, have a look at some profiles, some personalities, things that you don't normally see. I did think with Laurie coming on board too, there'd be no pressure when it came to nose jokes anymore. That's completely gone.
I think you've got me, Sterling. I think you have got me.
Can we just do a nose off? Let's come in nose to nose.
What do you think?
You're a very attractive man, Laurie. I never really noticed that.
That's beautiful. So,
Don't discount yourself in that department.
Thank you very much. No, so I'm going to come in, I'll pop up every now and then, probably when you least expect it. In fact, Phil Gould is going to do some stuff as well. We're going to do some player profiles, and we thought to kick off 2008, speaking of Gus, what better way than to kick it off with one of the game's true young superstars?
Well, Sonny, joining us on the football show this year, I'm a little bit nervous. Are you nervous?
Very nervous.
You should be. I've got some big questions for you. Let's start with your background. Where were you born? You born in Auckland?
Yeah, I was born in Auckland. Grew up in Auckland, come over here at the age of 16. Old man's of Samoan descent. He's full Samoan, and my mum's white European.
White European. And when did you first start playing rugby league?
When I was 8.
Who for?
I started playing for Maris Brothers back in the days, and it was just all about fun back in the day, you know. So.
Yeah, New Zealand at that time, big rugby union nation. Was there rugby union in your background, or?
My father and my mother's backgrounds were strong rugby league households. I grew up watching and loving rugby league, getting the old man's hand-me-down boots, the high-top leather, six-studded, probably the boots you played in.
You said he was a fair player.
Yeah, if you ask him, he'll tell you. Yeah, he went all right back in the days.
You made your debut in 2004, 18 years of age. And everyone who'd seen you play as a kid knew you were going to be a great player, but you stamped your authority straight away. The first couple of years, a lot of injury, a lot of setbacks. In hindsight, at 18 years of age, were you ready for first grade, do you think?
I think mentally I thought I was, and I, was, after a couple of games I knew I was, but probably physically, the bones in my body probably I wasn't fully developed, and that's where I got a lot of injuries. I think it was tough on me because I was a forward. I was chucked in the deep end, trying to, in the way that I play, I try and spout blokes all the time, and I think in hindsight it wasn't good for my body.
When I saw you play, I said, this kid's worth $1 million. You never sent me anything, by the way. I said you're worth $1 million a season. With the debut comes notoriety, comes fame, comes big money contracts, comes a lot of public scrutiny. Were you ready for that at a young age?
Definitely not. No. Like I said, I'm quite shy person, just like most of the young pollies running around this day and age, but I don't know, I guess it did have an effect on me.
Bulldogs, all right, how's it going?
How's it going? I'm not going to lie to you, it's affected me a lot. I can't talk for any of the other boys, but it has affected me, everything that's gone on in the club. The club that I love so much, seeing people within the club bickering and not just knowing that they're bickering, but it's being played out in the paper so badly. But, in saying that, now that the dust has settled...
Has it settled?
It has settled. And I think we needed that to go forward. The club, it's no lie, the club that wins the comp has to be unified. And I think at the moment, now that the dust has settled, everyone that's brought into the club has to be on the same page as everyone else, and that's to win the ultimate prize, the premiership. So
I've known the club for a long time, because I was back there a long time ago, and it's never really been any different. There's always been conflict and drama, but through it all, the players just divorced themselves from it and got on with the job. Is it still the same today? Has it affected everyone, do you think? Or have you all said, oh, well, that's their problem, we'll just get on with playing?
I think some of the boys are like that. I'm different. But at the end of the day, like I said, all the boys are together, all the boys are unified. Everyone's happy, all the players. And now that the new people have come in, like I said, everyone's on the same level now. And what makes our club so great is our fans. And our fans are very passionate. And I think hopefully they see that the club is now going in the right direction, is unified, and hopefully they get behind us.
Coach Steve Folks, you read the papers, they say he's under pressure. I mean, how's he handled all that? I think he's been very good to you. He's tried to look after you pretty well, I think, during your career, from what I can see from the outside looking in.
Folksy, it's no fact, Folksy doesn't say too much, but I really like that about the bloke. He's always there for the boys, and that's what you need from a coach. We haven't gone too good the last couple of years, and I'm not going to lie about that, but everyone's job's under pressure, And the boys that are starting, their jobs are up for grabs, and that's just the way it goes. It's a cutthroat business, rugby league, and if you don't get success on the field, then there's going to be questions asked.
All right, success on the field. How much can the Bulldogs have this year? I mean, they've always accepted a challenge. There's a few people writing them off.
There is, and to be honest, I love that. I haven't trained this hard and put everything into this pre-season to go out there and not be successful. And I'd like to think the rest of the boys are. So how do I think the boys are going to go this year? I think if we have our fans right behind us and everyone's unified, I think we're going to go good.
He's not just a tremendous talent, Sonny Bill Williams. He's a very decent young man. I think that comes through in the interview there with Phil Bill. And that's only part one, because next week, part two, Sonny Bill will open up like we have never seen him do before. And here's just a snippet of the kind of things you'll hear from him next week.
I'll be honest, to me now, my respect for him has diminished quite a bit. That's being honest.
So my respect for him is diminished. I wonder who he's talking about.
Well, let's tune in next week.
Anyone reckon they know who it is? We'll see next week, eh? Sonny Bill. He's mature beyond his years, isn't he? He has matured in the last couple of years. And he's still must be 21, 22?
Yeah, he's still fairly young. I can remember when he first came onto the scene. He had that great game against Parramatta and we were all expecting big things. He showed us what he's capable of, but injuries have certainly hampered his career over the last couple of years. I'd just like to see a fit Sonny Bill playing well for the Bulldogs, and if he does that, I think the Bulldogs can certainly make the 8.
I remember you picking up very early saying that he will be the best New Zealand player we have ever seen. I think you'll be right.
Yeah, I just think he's such a great talent. I'd love to see him and Benji Marshall available for the end of the season when the World Cup is being
All right,
played.
we'll see the rest of that chat next week. Now, tomorrow night, Rugby League kicks off on Channel 9. 2 games, live in Sydney. You'll get the Roosters taking on the Rabbitohs, and followed by the game up here, and live here at 7:30. Of course, the game here, the Titans taking on the Cowboys. Should be a great game. Beautiful pipe opener here at Skill Park. And 2 of the heroes from both of those clubs have given up their time tonight. We thank them very much. Please make them welcome. From the Titans, Matt Rogers. From the Cowboys, Luke O'Donnell. Welcome, boys. Both looking very fit early in the season. You must be excited.
Oh,
Matty,
yeah.
what about this ground and the home crowd tomorrow?
Yeah, it's going to be great. We've had a run here already, so we know what it's all about. And it's very loud in here, and I'm sure the fans will. We won't be able to hear ourselves sing tomorrow night. Yeah.
And look, you know the first question I'm going to ask you, don't you?
Yep.
Now, the rumours have been flying around for the last 24 hours. The North Queensland Cowboys have been backed off the map with all the betting agencies. That Jonathan Thurston is playing tomorrow night. I know you've been briefed as to what to say. Can you tell us yes or no?
I can tell you, Jonathan's been training with us for the last 3 weeks. We've trained as a team with him. We've trained without him. He started doing contact this week, and a few media reports sort of hinting that he's going to play, but we don't know yet. You're going to pick the team tomorrow, I say.
Beautifully handled. Oh, lovely hand. Yes, nice.
So that's pretty much a definite maybe, isn't it?
Maybe, yeah.
So with your money, you'd be backing him into play?
Well, not much of a better, but yeah.
Well, you wouldn't take a chance with him, obviously, first
well,
game.
no, not for the first game. I mean, the rumours were that he was going to be out for the first 5 rounds. And, I mean, to him to be playing in the first would be a massive surprise. I think the Titans factored Jonathan Thurston into their game plan.
Mate, funnily enough, I had to do some photos with him at the fan day that we had in Sydney.
Yeah.
And I asked him if he was going to play, if he was playing in round 1, and he choked on every word that he spoke to me, and I went back to the car and said, mate, he's playing. So we've been thinking he was going to play anyway. So.
Well, last year he was the best player in the game. How do you counteract him if he plays tomorrow? How do you stop him?
Oh, I'm sure we'll test his shoulders out. He's had 2 shoulder reconstructions, so. Well, but it's the same. It's the same for any. I'm sure I'm going to see a lot of Luke running at me tomorrow night as well. So that's just the way that you sort of try and combat halves. But he hasn't had any game time, so we'll see how we go.
Matty, you are definitely playing tomorrow night. Last year, your first season back from rugby union, you played 19 matches, top try scorer here with 10 tries next to your name. How did you rate your season? Were you happy with your first year back?
Yeah, I was. It was good to sort of get a feel for the game again, come back into it, and I sort of feel like I can do a bit more now, so hence the move into 5'8". I mean, you hear all the old cliches, are bigger, faster, stronger. I'm none of that. I'm just older. and a bit smarter, and hopefully, you know, I can get the job done with Princey's help.
And talking of your new role as a 5'8", how does that change your game? Does it change it at all?
Yeah, well, it does. It does a bit. You know, just get in the middle and help Princey out and you know, direct a little bit of play. He does most of it. I just pretty much run the ball and I get more chances to run it, so it's a lot of fun.
We see you slotting over kicks from the sideline, goal kicking tomorrow night?
No, Princey's going to kick. He's
well, you've got about 6 goal kickers.
We've got a lot.
Delaney, Preston Campbell. There's 1,000
I
out
don't particularly want the job, so if somebody else wants it and they're knocking them over, they can have it.
Now, Luke, last year, horrific injury for you, but it's all good. You're back fighting fit and raring to go.
Yeah, played close to 60 minutes in both my trials, and yeah, just done plenty of training and sick of that and looking forward to playing games.
Look, it was an awful injury, and I suppose you probably wince every time you look at this. In fact, if you do, any doubts at all, Luke, in your mind when that happened, that your career might be in any kind of doubt? It looked such an awful.
Yeah, at the time, I didn't know to what extent I'd been injured, and I got a scan on that Monday or Tuesday, and it was pretty bad news. And the club sort of rang around a few doctors in the NRL, and no one knew too much what to do. So I was lucky they got in contact with a doctor from Melbourne who'd done a few of the operations before, and got down there and got it all sorted out. And I sort of got a bit. The worst news I got was after the operation, which I suppose was good and bad news at the same time. So yeah. He told me, I was pretty lucky, but the good news was I was going to make a full recovery.
You must have felt great, though, getting a game under your belt before the start of the competition. And in fact, you scored 3 tries in your last trial.
Yeah, that was good. I was just more happy to get the run, and I was Johnny on the spot there a couple of times, so I'll take him.
Is there more expectation on the Cowboys this year, given the fact that the team played particularly well at the latter stages of the year when you had so many injuries? Some of the big name players were missing.
Yeah, I suppose for a couple of years now, there's been a bit of expectation on us, and we showcased a lot of depth last year with the young guys that stepped up, and so now that we've got a full complement of players back on the field, I suppose everyone's going to be expecting us to be there again next year. So we just try and keep our heads down and make the top 8 first, and just go from there.
Now, Jetstar, who are the major sponsor of the Titans and got us all up here this week, they're running a promotion tomorrow night. For every point the Titans score, so for example they score 12 points, then you can buy 12,000 seats at $12. So if they score 40 points, there'll be 40,000 seats at $40. If they score none, good luck.
I don't know, 12,000 people or 40,000 people to take with.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. So it's a great promotion. Well done, Jetstar. Now the other thing is, I got a book here. Luke, you star in this book. There's you're in a Naked for a Cause, the Jane McGrath Foundation, and here you are. You went.
But that's not airbrushed at all, is it?
No, that's.
I'd be taking the shirt off if I looked like that as well.
Plenty of Photoshop there.
There's a couple here of and Thurstow's here, and it's all good. There's one of Thurston's freckle as well.
Is it daunting doing those type of photos?
Oh, mate, must say, I was a little bit nervous there when I had to get the full kit off, but I
wouldn't mind getting the kit off.
Who is
that
on the back
looking like that?
That looks like Luke.
Yeah, that's the Photoshop.
No, that's not you on the back, is it?
Yeah, mate.
Jeez.
Did you make it?
Some Morton there. All right, well done. How was it? You didn't have to strip right down, did you?
Well, yeah, those ones there, they were fully naked, but tried to cover up as best you can. Everyone should have a look out for the calendar.
It's coming out in April.
The calendar's that already out? I think that might already be.
I think the calendar's out.
Calendar's out, so for a good cause, so everyone look out for it.
All right, boys, how do you see this one tomorrow night, us 3?
Well, look, if Jonathan Thurston doesn't play, I think that they've got a great replacement in Travis Burns for sort of out in the cold a little bit last year at Manly. I think he'll be busting to make an impression. Look, I've actually tipped against the home side. I think the Cowboys, who finished 3rd in the competition last year, last couple of years they've got away to flying starts. Their early season form is generally good.
Yeah, Thurston being available, I won't change my tip. I'll go for the Titans. I think they've been very impressive in their 2 trial games. I think the fact that they've had 12 months together, they understand the systems that John Cartwright is trying to employ. I think they'll be buoyed by the fact that there'll be a huge home crowd here, and I think they're all about wins this year at Gold Coast. I think they earned the respect last year, and I think they'll make the top 8.
I think the Titans have got a lot more player depth, and that's going to help them as the year goes on. I mean, Johnny Cartwright had 25 informed players to pick from for his squad of 17. Is that fair to say, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, you look at someone like Luke Swain, who's not in the side this week. We've got some great depth, and we're going to need it. You know, every club uses 25+ players a year, so it's good that we've got that behind us this year.
All right, the other match happening tomorrow night in Sydney is the Rabbitohs taking on the Roosters. It's live down there at 7:30, and these two clubs just don't like each other, do they?
If the game is half as good as the talk before it, it'll be an absolute classic. The Rabbitohs, of course, made the top 8 last year. The Roosters missed out. A lot of feeling between them, a lot of talking points. Obviously, Craig Wing, Willie Mason's had plenty to say. Look, I think local derbies and these kind of local derbies are one of the greatest advertisements our game has. You know, it's about tribalism, and it will really be on show tomorrow night down here with 2 Queensland sides, and of course down between these 2 great clubs, you know, both foundation clubs 100 years ago.
Speaking of the feud, Russell Crowe had a bit to say to his players about this particular subject.
The Sydney Roosters 193 times. There is no greater rivalry in the NRL than between the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Sydney Roosters. The only 2 foundation clubs that remain. More matches have been played between them than any other 2 clubs. South Sydney was formed on January the 17th, 1908. Yeah. Eastern Suburbs was formed a whole week later. Listen to your coach, heed your trainers, focus your thoughts. It's time. The book of feuds is closed.
I'm ready to go.
Unleash hell.
I wish I was playing for South.
You'll see that live tomorrow. How do you see this one going?
Look, I thought South's really good in the Charity Shield, but if there's one side that should improve this year with the way that they've acquired some talent, it should be the Roosters. I'll tip them in a close one.
I think South Sydney will win this game. I think it'll be a very tight clash early, but I like the look of their littler men, their speedy men. Payer, Isaac Luke from dummy half, Craig Wing. I just think at the back end of the game, their speed men will take advantage of some of the slower Rooster forwards.
We get a tip from the boys? A preference at all tomorrow night?
I didn't even know they were playing. So.
Fair enough.
That's the spirit.
Exactly.
Look, the Roosters have won 16 of their last 18 battles against the Rabbitohs. They'll win
different
again
South.
tomorrow night. Yeah, different, but the Roosters look a lot better as well. And they've had a few more months under Brad Fittler's coaching as well. Listen, it's a great effort for players to come in the night before a match. You want to thank both these guys. Luke O'Donnell, Matt Rogers, play well tomorrow night. Good luck to you, guys. All right, we've got a good little story for you now. We hear a lot of things about rugby league players doing bad things in public in rugby league, but not so much about the good things that happen in rugby league. We're about to see a great story. Craig Wing's younger sister, Kirsty, she's got Down syndrome. The other week she organised a barbecue at Craig's house for her and her friends. As you can see, a great afternoon. The kids and their families had a wonderful time. Peter Holmes at court was there. Ray Martin turned up as well, the great Ray, and gave all the kids a signed cap. Craig couldn't be there. He was preparing for the Charity Shield match, but he did send a special guest to the barbecue, and Reggie Rabbit. Reggie's a great supporter as well. He organised some tickets for the kids and their families and a bus to take them all to the game that night. And from what I heard, they had a fantastic time. Especially Kirsty got to cheer on her brilliant brother. Let's have a look at the yarn.
Greenfield plays it. He goes to Wing. They came towards him. The decoy men then Wing got the ball down.
especially want to thank Craig Green for his time for the Down Syndrome Association, and to all players, congratulations on your Charity Shield win tonight, and you have my total support from every single one of you.
So what I have to say about you guys, you are the best team that I know. Well done, South.
You see, this is what South's about. South Skiers isn't just the Indigenous people. It's also people like this afternoon's barbecue, and these guys here, and that fantastic speech. Where did you get that courage from to speak like that?
On my own.
You're going to be a television star. Oh, well. How do you feel good about that tonight?
Well, I love my brother.
Oh, I know you love your brother so much. He loves you too.
Yeah.
But it's good, isn't it? It's good to have him back as a Rabbitoh.
Yeah, I'm happy.
We're happy too.
What a great story. Craig is actually hosting a dinner in aid of Down syndrome on Wednesday the 2nd of April. It's called On a Wing and a Prayer. It'll be a great night, hosted by the great Mikey Robbins. Special guests will include Russell Crowe, Johnny Sattler, Mario Fennick, Jason Taylor. So all you need to do is book a ticket. Call 028306 9555, and it's at Dalton House, Piermont Point in Sydney at Wednesday 2nd of April.
That's a great story, and well done, and good to see you, Ray, in there with all the other kids as well. All right, time for another break. Ash and Lutzy are backstage. What do you got for us, boys?
Fatty, the league players have gone. We're just kicking it in the green room with some of the biggest rock stars on the planet at the moment. The boys from Simple playing the Canadian Rockers. Check it out. We've got Jeff here. Jeff can't sing tonight. He's got something caught in his lip. We've got Chuck, who's the drummer, so we don't worry about the drummer. But this is Pierre. He is the lead singer of Simple Plan. 7 million albums worldwide. And Fatty was just mentioning that great story about South Sydney. You know the Bunnies are owned by Russell Crowe. He's an actor. He's a musician as well. As a musician, what do you make of Russell Crowe, Pierre?
I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, fair enough.
Read into that what you will.
As a Canadian, I guess your understanding of rugby league is akin to Elton John's understanding of boobs.
That is correct. Yes, that is
I like
correct.
that.
I know snowboarding.
Okay, that's important. We're just kicking it, getting pretty tight here, Sebastian. Word up. Mickey, pretty bit high on the thigh there. And Lady Luck coming up shortly on the show. Right now, time for a break. Back shortly.
Will be a season to be cherished because the greatest game of all is 100 years old.
Is there anybody out there feeling something?
What about the 100 years of rugby league? You must be so proud to be here to celebrate 100 years of our great game.
I think it's sensational, and it's great what they're trying to do this year. You know, every club's trying to do something different, so I think it'll be a fantastic year, and anyone that's ever been involved in rugby league should get along to the club that they played for and support it.
Imagine the team, Benji, that wins the grand final in the centenary year.
I know, mate, big honour. Just pulling on the boots next week's a big honour, so everyone's looking forward to it. The Knights will hopefully be in the 8 somewhere and vying for a title. Will be nice.
I'll share a funny story with you. I said to the guys here, I said, oh, okay, so this is where Balmain and West played or whatever. And I said, did Daly Messenger play? And they said, no, he was with the Roosters. I said, that's typical. The Roosters got all the money. They bought Messenger. I didn't know that.
If you could be any other player from the history of the game, who would it be?
Probably Cliffy Lyons.
Cliffy Lyons, yeah, that's a good one, brother. What about you, Gordy? You've had some unbelievable moments in your career.
Yeah.
Pick one. I know it's hard, but just pick one. Sent off in Origin, that's right. How's your fitness?
Great. Going to knock him off this year.
Here we go. He's very shy, this bloke. I said, how's your fitness? Oh, sensational.
Mate, just one thing. Do you and him go to the same solarium?
I'm a Maltese man, mate. I'm dark. Hang on a second. He's as black as I am. What have you been in the solarium?
That's the room. I mean, I've got shares, so I've got to use them.
It's unbelievable. He's as black as me.
No, I think winning grand finals, obviously, Nathan, I'll tell you about him one day, just over at Colby, and you, Mario.
No, we'll cut that, mate.
Yeah.
What about the Eddie Ward pat on the head.
Tap on the head. I don't really remember that, mate. I've got a bit of selective memory loss.
What year was that?
I can't remember, Muzz. I can't even remember doing it there.
But I remember that. That was funny. I thought it was humorous.
Oh, yeah, real.
You got 4 weeks, I think.
I got 4 weeks and $5,000 fine. In those days, that fed the children for a year, mate. And obviously playing for your country, Mario.
Why
about that too,
are people so unkind, brother? Your prediction for 2008?
We will beat Manly round 1.
Come on, mate. Put it on the line, brother.
Oh, Melbourne will have to be up there again, wouldn't they?
But, he's throwing off. Timmy, a prediction for 2008. We're going to record this too. So.
Oh, well, I hope I'm still coaching at the end of it, mate. So that's all.
God, unbelievable. Prediction for 2008. Drum roll. No, don't make fun of me, please.
So I can't say that you'll finally put a rinse through those grey hairs. My prediction is Titans premiers.
Well done, Falcon. And we'll see plenty of Falcon throughout the year as well. He's a great man. The Falcon will be back next week, I think, down in Sydney. Now, on Sunday, the Broncos are at home. Any Broncos fans? Plenty here. Yes. They take... There's a few. They take on Penrith at 1 p.m. at Suncorp Stadium, and two of their stars join us. Their flying centre, Justin Hodges, and the big burly prop, Ben Hennant.
Good to see you, mate.
Welcome, boys. Thanks for the trek down the highway tonight. Feeling good about Sunday?
Yeah, no, feeling really good. Obviously, we've been training hard all week, and I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Now, Benny, you've got some shoes to fill, brother. The great Petro, the man, and you're in there. You've got his jumper, and away you go. You must be excited.
Yeah, really excited. You know, all of us boys are really keen. Those big shoes that were left for us to fill, and it's going to be fun going against the big fella on Sunday. You know, he's going to be amped up to play against us.
Just Benny, just while we're talking here, can I just quickly do you? I actually read in one of the rugby league magazines, you're one of 11 children. So obviously your mum and dad loved each other. Yep. It's good to know.
That's it.
But your brother looks like qualifying for the Beijing Olympics. Backstroke, is that right?
Yeah, 200 backstroke. He'll be down there at Olympic trials, so hopefully he pulls his finger out and does a good time.
There you
Absolutely.
go. Fantastic.
Now listen, you said it before, I read again that you've had a big off-season. In fact, you were the best trainer for the Broncos in the off-season. That's fantastic. And you just said yourself you're looking to step up and take a bit of responsibility. But there's a 10-man interchange in this year, which is going to be a little tougher. Also, you've got to be fitted because you're going to be playing more minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge, playing some more minutes. You know, we've been working a lot on fitness in this off-season, and all the front rowers in the NRL are going to have to pick up their game with fitness-wise, so it's going to be a good test.
Well, there's a game there, and of course you're playing the Panthers.
It's a funny time, 1 p.m, isn't it, on Sunday that you're playing?
Yeah, my albino skin's going to get a bit burnt.
It will. You must
put a bit of zinc on.
70 plus.
But that's a good team there. But also, Matty, the Penrith Panthers team, of course, this 10-man interchange, they are a fairly big pack. They're going to do it tough, plus it's going to be hot.
They're a good side, the Panthers. They've got a great pack, some great outside backs. It's whether the halves could pull it together a little bit, I suppose. And there's the side there. You see that the halves combination they're going in with is Benny Semmett and Joe Williams, so a lot expected there. But Justin, I mean, the big talk through the off-season was Wayne Bennett leaving the Broncos. Is it the same old Wayne, or is he more relaxed, or?
No, he's actually pretty more strict on us these days. I think, like he knows it's his last year, so he wants us to have a very good year. And obviously, you know, we did expect him maybe to try and maybe drop his bun a little bit, but he's actually been more. Yeah, more.
He's still got that wacky sense of humour.
He doesn't really have much sense of humour. He's pretty dry, but
he is.
Any idea where he's coaching next year? Any clues?
No, we have no idea, but I've sort of hinted to him. I think they're taking a market on the prices of where he's going. So I'm not sure, but I'm trying to hope him.
Get the inside info.
Hoping for him to tell me where he's going, so we can put some money on him.
Some cash on it. Now listen, he's an icon.
Ring me, will you?
He's an icon.
Going to pay some money
of the Broncos, but also another icon, of course, is Darren Lockyer. Now, you guys mightn't think so, but there has been a lot of speculation the fact whether he will play or not. He hurt his knee during the obviously last year. He hasn't played any trials. You can see right now he's been doing a little bit of contact, but is he 100% for this game?
I don't think he's. I think he said himself he's not actually 100%. He's probably around about 90, 95. But I think the best way for Lockie, to test that knee out is to actually play a game. So, we're not very, we're not really trying to rely on him in the first few weeks. We know it's going to take him a few months to get back into where he was. So hopefully we can try and pull him along.
Just saying the first few weeks, I think it's since 2005 you haven't won the first game, but I noticed last year you only won 50% of your home games. Have you guys spoken about that? Because that's something you've got to really fix up.
No, we haven't really spoken about it at the moment, but yeah, that's definitely something we've got to address. And we want to get to a good start. We're not really chasing points at the end of the season, so it's crucial this first month that we get away to a good start and get some points under our belt.
How good's it going to be when you've got the ball running 1,000 miles an hour straight at Petro?
We'll find out Sunday 1 o'clock. That's going to be awesome.
But then he's got to get the ball and run at you.
There he is. What about Jolie Clinton? Of course, these two boys are basically swap positions from both teams. Is he pumped up?
Yeah, we had a little boards meeting today and Wayne had a little talk to us and Joel was frothing at the mouth. He was all excited. He's Rick Ware roaring the go for this Sunday clash.
Might be crook.
Was it Corey Parker? I think Corey Parker might have said something in the press about, it's good to see some of the old guys finally leave the Broncos. My mate, Alex Petro's not very happy about that.
He's going to line him up?
Yeah, and he's got him in his sights. Yeah. Corey Parker, look out, champ. Here he comes, the big fella. All right, should be a great game there on Sunday. It's only been brief, but thanks for your time. We hope to talk to a lot more Broncos throughout the season and try and promote your club. Please thank the boys for us.
Now, there's the tips, Fat.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of players aren't there, and Darren's is still a question mark for me as to how he comes up. Still a very good side of the Broncos, but I really like the look of the Panthers team, how it lines up this week. Good forwards. I mean, the Heat might get to them, but I just tipped the Panthers by a couple.
Look, the Panthers won the wooden spoon last year. Forget about that. They're a 10 times better team. They're going to really perform well, but it is a big forward pack. It is going to be hot. I think these guys are going to come out and show them something.
Now, boys, very exciting. We've got a great new competition with the Footy Show. We are going to find the NRL club with the smartest supporters. So I'm having a look around here. I don't know if it'll be the Titans, but
I'll turn it up.
Actually, I'm only joking.
What about the best looking supporters?
And look, what do you win each week? They're going to be competing and looking to go through. It's going to be a male and a female on either side, and this is what you can win if you get all the way through. It's a Dodge Nitro, absolutely incredible vehicle. Everywhere we drove in that, we got attention. And that's the female car. The female win this little beauty is called a Dodge Avenger. And if you thought the Nitro was good, then this one might even just top it. There you go, the Dodge Avenger. And to register for the competition, simply log on to thefootyShow.com.au. There you go.
Me and you, Fatty rode in the Nitro. We had these boys covered. It's a great car.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Bold, dynamic, and really exciting. Yeah. Now, kids, if you're watching right now, remember this: learning with League. Because during the week, the League has announced a new initiative in schools. Now, David Gallop was at a primary school in Leichhardt during the week, and what this is they're trying to get kids to learn, whether it be history or mathematics, using the background of rugby league to how to learn. They've trialled it in 16 schools throughout last year. Apparently, it was amazing. Now it's out in all schools around Australia. It's really, really special. So when you go to school, kids, tomorrow, make sure you ask your teacher. I tell you what, I wish I had that at school when I was learning. It would be the way to go. But again, here's the NRL trying their hardest to make sure that we go into the community and teach them about the greatest game of all. Well done, the NRL.
They're doing well, aren't they, NRL?
They are.
On a general basis. All right, now look, during the year we're going to try and get around to all the clubs and just find out some interesting little yarns within those clubs. And we started this week with the Eels.
The most annoying teammate's definitely Wella Haraki because he's got no sense of humour and never laughs at my jokes.
I think Chris and has to be the most annoying. He's always just offering lollies to everyone all the time. Just non-stop pockets full of lollies.
Fui Moi Moi because he steals my thongs. Every time I buy a new pair of thongs, he takes them. I reckon his whole family's decked out in them.
Annoying, probably Hindy. He's always touching you and annoying you and flicking your ears and playing with your toes when you're trying to get strapped. So, yeah, Hindy's probably the most annoying.
I'd say Nathan Hindmarsh. He's very tight. You buy him lunch, he'll never shout you back. So, yeah, he likes his money, Hindmarsh.
Most annoying teammate would have to be Luke Burt at the moment because he's living with me. He's in between houses. So, yeah, he's pretty annoying.
G'day, Gilly here. I grew up watching Wide World of Sports on Channel 9. Who didn't? Well, guess what? It's back, 9:30 this Sunday. And on March 30, I'll be your co-host with Kenny Sutcliffe. See you then.
It's great to have Wild World of Sports back on a Sunday morning. Kenny Sutcliffe, the great man. This week he's with James Brayshaw, and the following week Adam Gilchrist gets his first start. So look forward to that at 9:30 on Sunday mornings from now on. Now, our next guest is an absolute rugby league tragic. Born and bred in Penrith, he now happens to be the world surfing champion. Mick Fanning joins us.
Good yourself. Hello, good yourself.
Hold on, Mick.
How you doing?
Good to see you, champ.
How was it?
Put her up there, mate. Put her up there. Be proud.
Is that it?
That's it.
The world surfing champ. What about a round of applause for him? How long that takes? How many years in the making for that? How long have you been out there trying and catching all those
I've been on
waves?
tour for 6 years. But then I've been surfing since I've been a little grub, so.
How's a kid from Penrith, like where did you surf there?
Down in the Nepean.
The Penrith River.
Yeah, we moved.
It's only just happened, Mick, but being crowned world champion, does it change your life?
I got really, really busy with all media and all that kind of stuff, but not really, you know. I'm still doing the same thing and still surfing with all my mates, so yeah. It's all good.
And Mick, there's Kelly Slater. It's not Kelly Slater, it's you in case you win the world title. Sorry, mate. It's just he's won that many.
I'm not that bold, am I?
I was trying to give you a rap there, but mate, the rivalry between you and Slater. I noticed last week he came out and said, "No, I'm not going to go down to Bells." You described that as.
Yeah, BS.
Yeah. I mean, there is a healthy rivalry there.
Yeah, definitely. You know, when you go against the top guys, you always, you want to make yourself better, and they're the guys that I want to beat and compete against all the time.
Is it a lonely life on tour, or do the Aussie surfers stick together?
The Aussie camaraderie is really big. When you got guys like Tommy Whitaker and Jake Patterson and Parker and Oki, you got those guys always behind you, and. Everyone sticks together and everyone has a beer at the end of the event.
Mick, you mentioned that you're still doing the same things, you're going out surfing with your mates. When you surf professionally, when you're going out and competing, do you go out there and surf like you would do when you are with your mates, maybe on a Sunday morning, or is it a different mindset when you're going out with so much at stake?
It's a lot different mindset. I'm really quiet when I'm competing, whereas if I'm just free surfing with my friends, just screaming and writing off all my mates anyway.
Now, if I'm living here on the Gold Coast now, if I want to go out and crack a couple of right-handers, what's the best beach to do it at up here on the Gold Coast?
Surfers Paradise, mate.
Surfers Paradise.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
I was thinking Talabudgera Creek.
Can you just explain to us what a right-hander is, Paul?
I've got no idea.
No, I don't know.
The big news for you, Mick, this week is that you're getting married on the weekend. Is that right?
Yeah, getting
Well
married
done, he's getting married.
Carissa Dalton.
Now, tell you what we've got. We've got a few of your old mates from Penrith wanted to wish you the best.
Oh, really?
Hey, Mick, just wanted to say all the best on your big day for you and your fiancée or wife-to-be, Carissa. Hope you have many happy days to come. And if you ever need tips on surfing, just give me a call. I'll take you down to St Mary's Creek.
Mick, Joe Williams here, mate. Congratulations on your surfing world title, well done. Now you might be worthy to come down and surf at the Wagga Beach, mate. Pretty good waves down that way, but serious note, all the best for your wedding night. And mate, with a bit of luck, you'll be pretty well hungover by the time we run out on the field at 2 o'clock on Sunday. So make sure you're watching. Keep supporting the Panthers, mate. Take it easy.
Yeah. Mate, thanks for all your support. My Little Girls Foundation, you're a terrific man. The time you put into helping people in the community is outstanding. Wish you a great day. From everyone out here at Penrith, mate, all the best to you both. Take care.
All the best for Saturday. Big day for you and Carissa. Hope it all goes well. I'm sure it will, mate. It'll be a great day. And I hope your wedding night's like an old TV. 4 wobbly legs and a worn-out knob. Catch you soon.
Chris, if you could just do one thing for us. When you get him out of the wedding and out of that first evening of bliss, mate, can you make sure when he goes to Torquay he rings a bell? Best of luck from the Panthers to all of you.
Very nice, very nice.
Mick, before we get into the surfing again, just on your marriage, we've all had to answer the question over the years, how did you propose? Can you just quickly take us through? Were you down on your knee?
I went up to Kira Hill and I was actually, it's sort of a long story, but I was... Yeah.
Time.
No, I just went out right there on the corner of Kira Hill and did it, manly-like and dropped the knee.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Did she think about it, or was it a straight yes?
She didn't say anything for a little bit. She's probably looking at me crook-head and going, well, should I, shouldn't I?
So you're confident she'll turn up on Saturday, though?
Well, there's a lake just right behind where we're getting married, so she doesn't, I'll just drown.
Oh, you wouldn't do that. Now, what about this joint called Tiahupu? Is some of the great surf turns up there, is that right?
Yeah,
Have you surfed there?
Chopu, yeah, this is it here. It's the scariest wave in the world.
Do you have
crazy.
fear, Mick? Like when you go into something like that, do you actually feel fear?
Yeah, exactly. It's look at it. It's the whole ocean just folding over. It's so deadly, and but it's awesome fun once you make it out. If you don't, then it hurts.
Is that the best wave you've surfed?
It is one of the best waves for sure. Yeah.
Would you ever, Mick, look at a wave and say, "I'm not going out"? Is there peer pressure?
I did it at that place.
That place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if it had a shark in it. You see sharks out there?
Yeah, a few times here and there.
Now, Mick, look what I've got for you, champ. Penrith jumper signed by the 2008 Penrith footy team.
Name on the back.
You're all on the back. Number 1, mate. Number 1.
Cheers.
There he is.
Wicked.
Good on you, Mick.
Yeah. Hey, Fanny.
Cool.
Thanks. It was actually meant for Ellen Fanning, but she didn't want it, so we just sort of cut it.
Well, mate,
it happened.
Thanks for coming in. Congratulations on the World Championship. Congratulations also on the nuptials coming up on the weekend. We wish you all the best in your title defence and also with your new step in life, getting married. So thanks for coming in.
Thanks very much, boys.
Yeah, great World Champion Mick Fanning and on the Footy Show tonight. Now, throughout the year, very keen to catch up with some players who've actually been part of making rugby league what it is today. We used to call it Where Are They Now? We prefer to call it We Thought You Were Dead. In 1978, a young gangly winger took the Sydney game by storm, scoring 24 tries first season, playing for New South Wales and going on a kangaroo tour. 30 years later, we've been able to run down the man affectionately known as the Black Flash. I'm with Balmain legend Larry Cora. Good to see you. And is it fair to say built more for comfort than speed these days?
Certainly is, Pete. I've been in a good paddock for the last 20 years, but I'm enjoying life. It's been great. As you know, I moved to Brisbane and I'm loving it, yeah.
So these days, Larry, what are you doing with yourself?
I'm working with the Indigenous kids in rugby league. As you know, Ricky Warford works for the ARL in the national Indigenous side of things. And we've been going around New South Wales, setting up programs. It gives the Indigenous kids something to look for, to strive for, and it gives them an idea of what's required to get to the NRL. And me and Rick are very passionate about that.
From Canberra, you went to the Balmain Tigers. Do you remember that young 19-year-old going up to the Big Smoke?
Very much so, yeah. It's still etched in my mind.
How would you describe him?
Very skinny and shy, like all the young little black fellas. The first year just went so quickly, and I couldn't believe that I scored 24 tries in that first year. I always believed in my ability, and that's why I try and tell these young kids, especially the Indigenous kids, that if you have confidence in yourself and what you do, you can go a long way.
Now, after 7 years out of the game, you made a comeback in 1991 with the Gold Coast. How did that come about?
Well, you can blame Graham Wombat Eady for that. He was the coach of the Seagulls at the time, and I was doing the sprint work with the reserve grade and a bit with the A grade, and they were playing a trial match and they were short on players the next day, and I was up in Brisbane, I think it was, and playing valleys, and Wombat threw me a pair of boots. I threw it back to him and he threw it back to me, so he said, you better play half a game. So I put on half a game and it all sort of started from there. Yeah.
Larry Corowa, MBE, great to catch up with you. Great to have you still part of the game and great to have you as part of the Footy Show. Thank you.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks for having me.
I mean, Larry, well done. Champion of the Black Flash. I played against him quite a few times. He could run.
He was quick. 64 tries, 96 games for the Balmain Tigers, and as I say, came down the first year, went on a kangaroo tour in 78, played a couple of tests the year after against the Englishmen, and one of the real speedmen.
Well, the Titans at the moment have got their own Black Flash in young Shannon Walker. That's the nickname he goes by, an exciting young player, not named in the 17 this week, but I'm sure he'll get a taste of first grade at some stage.
I'd love to see Johnny Cartwright use him through the year. I mean, I think the side they got can get him to the 8, but Walker, he could be what Benji Marshall was in 05 for the Tigers.
It could be the X factor, yeah.
And he's got something, that kid.
You know, over the last couple of years, I've said to you, I'd love to be able to get a competition going where we could get the quickest guy from each club to race off to find out, you know, like Brett Stewart, Phil Graham or William Zillman from down that way, Billy Slater. They're as quick as a lot as I've ever seen in the game.
Yeah. Well, we might do that, Pete. Good work.
Oh,
now,
thanks. It hasn't happened and never will. So.
Glad you're back on the show, Pete. We've had some great Lady Lucks over the years. Natalie's Gruzleski, we love the Grizz. Amanda Flynn. Lady Lucks back this year in 2008, and we have chosen a beautiful young lady, a former Gold Coast Ironwoman. Please make her welcome for the first time, Jade Sutcliffe. First question, where's the rest of that dress? Now, you're a rugby league tragic as well.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, follow the footy. You love a punt as well.
I love the gamble. I've got the gambling bug. I grew up watching footy with my dad, so
You're perfect for the job then.
I'm looking forward to having a gamble this year and winning some money, hopefully.
Who's your team? Is it the Titans?
Oh, at heart, I'd have to say the Roosters growing up in Sydney. But living on the Gold Coast now, I'm definitely a Titans fan, so...
Good on you.
You got a favourite player?
Favourite
player in the game?
Oh, I have to be partial, don't I?
No, say whatever you like.
Daniel Conn and Sonny Bill.
Oh, Sonny Bill, everyone loves Sonny Bill. What do you think of Sonny Bill when he's got no shirt on? You impressed with that?
He's impressive. What else can I say? He's impressive. All the girls like him.
Well, you see the fat in action, don't worry about that. Now, don't worry, Kim, it's all right. I'm only joshing. You spent some time with Josh Graham this week.
Yeah, I took Josh Graham down to my domain, the beach, and I tested him out as an Ironman with a couple of superstar little nippers, and we'll see how he went.
Let's see how he goes.
I'm down here at Tally Beach on the Gold Coast with Titans superstar Josh Graham. Josh, how is the pre-season shaped up for you guys?
Yeah, it's been a good pre-season. It's been pretty hard, just the same as last year, but it's been good.
And recently you had 20,000 at a fan day up at your new stadium, so that must be encouraging.
Yeah, it was really good. A lot of support here on the Gold Coast.
So any tips for me? It's my first Lady Luck. You've got any insights you can give me?
I'm not a betting man, but if I was Lady Luck, I'd probably put my money on the Gold Coast beating Cowboys Friday night.
How can I go past the Titans with inside mail like that? Let's take you and get you wet against some nippers, hey? Time for Lady Luck to award the medals. First, Prue Davis, congratulations. Second, Jason Grant, congratulations. And third, participation, what do you reckon? Josh Graham from the Titans. Good luck for the game this weekend, Josh.
Thanks, Jade.
Well done. All right, Jade. It's go time. Take us through the prices.
So we've got the Rabbitohs versus the Roosters this week. We've got Rabbitohs at $2, Roosters at $1.80. We've got a tight one with the Titans and the Cowboys, both on $1.90. Titans looking good in their home ground. Eels versus Bulldogs. Eels at 150. Bulldogs a good one at 250. Sharks first, the Sea Eagles. Sharks are at $3 and the Sea Eagles at 136. Knights and the Raiders, 155 and 235. Broncos at 136 with the Panthers at $3. Mick might put a bet there. And the Tigers at 210 versus the Dragons at 170 with the Storm. The Premiers, 125 versus the Warriors at 375.
I think there's some value there this week. Is these your bets for this week, courtesy of Tab Sportsbet?
That's it. I can't go past the Titans with that inside mail from Josh Graham, so I'm going to put 500s on them to win here. And the Rabbitohs, I'm going to put $500 on them to beat the Roosters.
Excellent word. Jade Sutcliffe, well done. We'll see how you go. We'll have a talk about that next Thursday. Please thank Jade for us. Well done, Jade. We'll take another break. We've got plenty more coming up here live from Skill Park on the Gold Coast. See you in a minute. Crowd here at Skill Park. We're on the Gold Coast in case you're wondering where we are. And let's get stuck into it, boys. Let's talk about the Eels taking on the Bulldogs. Matty Johns, how do you see this one?
Well, you know, this shows how close the competition is. People are tipping the Eels to make the grand final, the Bulldogs to come nowhere. But when you look at this game, I think it's going to be really tight. It's a toss of a coin. No Jared Haynes, a big loss, boys. I've gone for the Eels. The Bulldogs wouldn't surprise at 250. I think they're a massive chance.
Bit of value. Yeah. All right, next one, Seagulls and the Sharks, Laurie, down at Brookie.
Oh, look, I think Manly would be pretty hard to beat. I think they had a consistent year last year. They obviously played their worst football in the biggest game of their lives, the grand final, but I can see them really starting the season off on a good note and defeating the Sharks.
Sneaky, the Knights and the Raiders up there at Newcastle.
Yeah, look, it's up one win apiece last year, and the game that the Canberra side won, they went straight through the middle of the Newcastle Knights. They've had a few injury problems up there with their big men. No Ben Cross, Mitchell Sargent on the sideline. Look, I think at home probably Newcastle are going to be very hard to beat as they always are, but I think Canberra can upset them.
Raiders have got a very exciting and speedy backline. That's what gets me.
Well coached. They've also got size too. They've got some giants in there, and they've also got some really tough blokes. If this was played at home for the Raiders, I'd think they're a real chance.
Chief, we're going to talk to a great mate of yours who you won a comp with a few years ago. He's got a big announcement to make. Joining us live from Newcastle, it's Danny Baderas. G'day, Dan.
Welcome back.
Nice seeing you, mate. I believe that you've reached, you've had some thoughts about where you want to go in rugby league, and you've reached a decision on your future, and you'd like to announce it tonight on the show.
Yeah, today's been a big day for myself. I announced I've signed with Leeds for 2 years, starting of next year, obviously. So, but at the moment, my current situation is all about Newcastle. I want to get things happening here, along with the whole squad, and we've got an exciting squad, and looking forward to Saturday night.
Yeah, Danny really is the heart and soul of Newcastle. He's captain Australia, he's captain New South Wales. He's done it all. Hey, can I ask you the question? Kurt Gidley just announced that he's going to take over and signed a long-term deal, and you announced after that. Did you wait until Kurt was signed up before you come out and or announced what you just said then?
Not really, Chief. It was Kurt's the man to lead the Knights into the next era. He's a tremendous young fella, great leader, and he's the one that the club should be built around. It's just the way it's all worked out. Gary Hetherington, the Leeds boss, came today, and it was enormous of him to come over and do the contract stuff. So it's just the way it's worked out leading into the season. I know it's not good timing, but it's all out in the open now, and just push on with footy.
Danny, you did have 1 year to go on your contract. Why the decision to go? What's the reason to go and finish up in the NRL for 2009?
Yeah, I think the timing's right still, though. It's just... you know, if I don't go now, I never go. And I've got a few ambitions of playing English Rugby League and fulfilling a few dreams and goals over there. You know, I'd love to play in a final of some sort. And it's just an attractive opportunity for my family and myself.
And Danny, how's Newcastle reacted to life after Joey? You had a taste of it last year, but he wasn't there for the full pre-season this season. How have you got on with life?
Yeah, I guess along with a lot of things, you can't under-budget what we went through last year with, as a club. We lost the world's best player and arguably the greatest of all time, and it's been said over and over and over how much he can affect our team. So we had that along with a few other dramas. We've come through a stronger club and a better unit, and I don't think Newcastle's far from the glory days of old.
Boys, I'd just like to pay tribute to Danny. I mean, incredible competitor. In the mid-90s, he was at Newcastle, playing in the inside backs, occasionally in the centres, sometimes at full-backs. He was a struggling lower grader. And in 1998, we had a few injuries, and Malcolm really said, you know what, I'm going to give this kid a chance at hooker. And bang, and away he went. And I was talking to Roy Simmons last year, who was the assistant coach at the Blues. And Royce said to me after State of Origin, he said, you know what? He said, Danny Medeiros is my hero. And for Royce to say that, it says it all.
It's a good
Danny,
example.
you know.
Yeah, the old saying, the longer it takes you to get somewhere, the longer you stay there. And he did. He crept up along in his career, and he kept going from height to height. I said, right to Australian captain. But I tell you what, early in his career, he played a lot of football, and he was playing all the Origins, all the Australian games, backing up playing all the games for Newcastle Knights. His endurance is incredible. It was only last year he suffered a few injuries. But I'll give you, if you want a tip for this year, Danny Medeiros will be the player of the year. He'll have an outstanding year. He's fully fit, ready to go.
So we get on?
Let's get on it. I'm calling it. I made the call, Danny. I got $50.
Danny,
I'm whacking it on.
Thanks for your time tonight. Thanks for announcing that on the Footy Show, and have a great season, champ. We'll see you through the year. Danny Medeiros, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, guys. Good luck.
His standing in Australian Rugby League will be, at the top for forever.
You know, it's incredible. Steve Walters was described as the greatest hooker of all time. Probably the guy who can contest that, is Danny Medeiros alongside Benny Elias. But yeah.
Well, Laurie being a New South Wales selector, and again, we've got some good talent for New South Wales as far as the hook is concerned. What do you think about Danny in this year?
I think if Danny Medeiros reaches his peak form, I think that there's no doubt Danny Medeiros will be New South Wales hooker. I think last year he struggled a little bit with injuries, but I've got an enormous opinion of Danny Medeiros. I totally agree with Matty John. Steve Walters was the best hooker that I think played the game. And the greatest compliment that I could give Danny would be he would be
We've got to wrap it up. I just wonder if the fact that he's agreed to go to Leeds might affect him getting in the Australian team for the World Cup. You think?
Mate, how lucky are Leeds getting a test quality player like Danny Medeiros?
Boys must move on. Laurie, Tigers take on the Dragons on Sunday.
Yeah, I think this will be a very exciting game. A lot of rivalry between these two clubs. Look, I like the look of the Dragons at the moment. They've got a fresh squad. It's something that they haven't had over the last six seasons. They've got full complement of players to choose from. The Tigers, I suppose, the biggest news out of this game is the return of Benji Marshall. Number of serious shoulder injuries. Will he get through the game? How will he be? I just think the Dragons, with their preparation that they've had, will win this.
In fact, can I make a quick point? I saw Benji in the trial games, and he was absolutely sensational. I think he's headed for a monster season.
All right, excellent. And Cheek, the lasty, Monday night, Storm and the Warriors.
Yeah, Telstra Dome should be a big crowd there. Should be a really big one. Look, I think the Warriors towards the back end of last year really improved. Of course, Brent Tate's going to be there. I think Ivan Cleary is a great coach, but I've no doubts the only thing that will affect Melbourne this year was injuries. They've had 2 seasons where they've been really consistent, but got some great young players. Matty, I want to ask you, of course, you're involved with the club. Siku Manu, the young rookie on the bench, how do you rate him?
Oh, terrific player. And someone's going to... Look, they've lost a lot of quality. These young guys are going to have to stand up. You lose guys like Cross and Newton, etc. It's going to be a tough campaign. No one's gone back-to-back for 10 years. There's a reason for that. But,
just a little bit of trivia. The Warriors are the last side to beat Melbourne in Melbourne back at the end of 2006, or 2005.
Yeah, they sustained a serious blow in the pre-season, though, by losing Wade McKinnon, who was by far and away their best player.
Now, listen, you guys, Getaway is a fantastic show on Channel 9, and they are doing a special on great cities around the world, including Venice and the metropolis of Newcastle. Now, they were there a little while ago. They showed all the best parts of Newcastle, and of course, Newcastle Knights training there. Make sure you don't miss it. It's next Thursday night. It'll probably be the best TV all year, and honestly,
it's a great show, Getaway.
Lake Macquarie, Nelson's Bay, the Hunter Valley, it's all fantastic. So, honestly, do yourself a favour.
Sleep, Chief.
It's one of the great cities, mate. You watch it. There you go. The Knights at training. Humble beginnings there, the Knights. There it is. Make sure you watch it. Jason Dundas, go to Knights with the training. The Chief on there. One of the great specials.
Thursday, 7:30.
All right, we'll take a break and we're going to come back and wrap it up. It's been a great night here at Skill Park on the Gold Coast. Welcome back to the show. Yes, here at Skill Park on the Gold Coast. Now, Time for some music. One of the hottest bands in the world at the moment is Matchbox 20. We haven't got them. We got blokes that are even better, and they are called Simple Plan. They're based in the US, Canada, Alaska, somewhere up there. They've got a great CD out at the moment, and from that CD, this is their big hit single, When I'm Gone. Simple Plan.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? Come on, get up! Get up! Everybody stand up! Here we go! I look around me, but all I seem to see is people going nowhere, expecting sympathy. It's like we're going through the motions of a scripted destiny. And tell me where's our inspiration? If life won't wait, I guess it's up to me. Whoa! No, we're not gonna waste another moment in this town. Whoa! And we won't come back, the world is calling out. Whoa! Leave the past in the past, gonna find the future. If misery loves company, well, so long, you'll miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Procrastination, running circles in my head while you sit there contemplating. You're wound up, left for dead. You're left for dead is what happens while you're busy making your excuses. Another day, another casualty. But that won't happen to me. Whoa! No, we're not gonna waste another moment in this town. Whoa! We won't come back, the world is calling out. Whoa! We leave the past in the past, gonna find the future. The misery loves company. Well, so long, you'll miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm when I say goodbye, I'm gonna leave this all behind me. I'm gonna take what's mine tonight, 'cause every wasted day becomes a wasted chance. You're gonna wake up feeling sorry, 'cause life won't wait. I guess it's up to you. Whoa! No, we're not gonna waste another moment in this town. Whoa! And we won't come back, the world is calling out. Whoa! We'll leave the past in the past, gonna find the future. And misery loves company. Well, so long, you'll miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna 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 miss me when I'm gone. Yeah! Thank you very much. You guys are fantastic. Woo!
There we go. Thank you. Well done, boys. They do go good. Simple Plan. Thanks for coming on, boys. Excellent work. Rugby League week, Pete.
Yep,
Greatest
all your rugby
magazine
league
you ever
action,
read.
the League Bible out now with Willie Mason and Jared Hayne on front.
Yeah. All right, boys, that's it for the show tonight. We want to thank Skill Park. We want to thank all the fans for coming out tonight. Thank you very much. And we look forward to tomorrow night when this place really gets rocking, when the Titans take on the Cowboys. Laurie, first thing out of the way. All good?
My heart was pumping. I feel relaxed now. I can fit in and hopefully get better and better as we go on, boys.
It's now time for a drink. We'll leave you. We'll see you next week. We've got a massive show planned next week. Don't forget part 2 of that Sonny Bill Williams interview. Thanks for watching. See you next week from The Footy Show.
Just take a seat there.